Franchise Kid, early morning, February 27th, getting out into the state park for hopefully what will be a successful Fatwood hunt. And I'll tell you, I can already see from driving up and driving around a little bit that we are going to get wet today. Try to stay out of it as much as possible. We've just had some incredible rain over the last week, as has much of the nation. And I think it left us with some wet conditions, but we got some good temperatures. There's the trusty whip. And let's go see what we can find. Thank you guys for coming along. And we'll join you back in a little bit. Franchise Kid, God bless. Hey everyone, the hunt and hike continues. I'm in a new location for me today, but one that's actually really close to where I live, which is nice. My usual location that I get away to do some knife testing and some hiking is about an hour away. This one's about 15 minutes away, and it's, let's see, 10, 20. It is about 70 times larger than the place that I usually go to. But wow, it is just flooded in here. I mean, everything is just really, really wet. It makes navigation, not so much navigation, makes hiking and travel a little bit tricky. But beautiful day. Lots of downed trees in here from the weather we've had this year, from some of the ice storms and some of the snowstorms. So should be in a good position to locate and hopefully harvest a little bit of Fatwood. And I'll show you that as soon as I find some. But just wanted to check in with you. The hike continues. Thanks for coming along, guys. Always appreciate it. Franchise Kid checking in again. The hike continues through the this beautiful state park. I've got a beautiful day today. I just wanted to show you guys some of the size of these trees that are down. That's probably 4 feet around, maybe more. You guys can see it, just monstrous pine tree that's just been uprooted, most likely just due to the moisture, due to the soft ground. But you guys can see just how much water there is back here. And I've never hiked here before, as I've told you, but you can see I'm hiking along what I'm guessing is probably a mountain biking trail or something like that. But there's a teepee style bridge, or not teepee style, triangle style bridge in the middle of this sort of what is now a flowing river, and everything. I've got east is right in front of me, and so this is flowing south, and that teepee style bridge, or that triangle style bridge, not teepee, I'm sorry, is probably for what the mountain bikers go over. You know, this lowland I'm sure gets water often, but I'm sure that bridge right there is meant to span something that's probably, 2.5, 3 feet in width, and now that's been brushed up against that tree, and everything's sort of been dammed up, I'm sure naturally, and it's that bridge is rendered useless by all this water and this current and flow that's coming through here. So just incredible amount of water back here. And again, every time I veer off to go find an area to do some testing and some knife building, or just find a secluded area, this is the kind of stuff that I run into. So it just makes it really difficult to do hiking back here. But boy, it is beautiful, and I'm going to sit here for a minute and just enjoy the sound of that water. So Franchise Kid checking in. I don't know if we'll get to do some testing today, but it won't be from lack of effort. Thanks for coming along on this beautiful day in February. And gals, just wanted to share with you a pretty basic but very helpful navigation tip, and I think I've got a good spot to show you guys what I'm talking about. Some of you know this, some of you may not, but the limbs on a tree will tend to grow towards the south side, and I won't put the camera up there, but you can see the sun is right up there, right in the top left-hand corner of the screen. And as you can see, I hope, there we go, I can shield it out a little bit. from some of these trees that a lot of the limbs are growing in that direction, which is the southerly direction. And as the trees, as some of the taller trees break the forest line, you know, they'll tend to grow out completely at the top like a mushroom. But even this large pine tree up here, as I come down it, you'll see that a lot more of the branches tend towards the southerly side. And so when you're going through the woods, if you lose your compass or something of that sort, keep that in mind, and that may help you find the southerly direction. From there, you can navigate and find your other 3 points. What you want to do is take, just to be sure, maybe take 5 or 6 different data points. So find 5 or 6 different trees, and usually they'll all confirm that basic direction, that truism. So again, the sun rising here in the morning, and the tree limbs all growing off in that direction lets me know that that's the southerly direction. So there you go. That's a good way to do it if it's high noon or towards the middle of the day, and you're having trouble discerning which way is which. That may be a good way to help you guys out. So just wanted to share that tip. My Fatwood hunt continues. Everything I found is rotten, and there's a pine tree stump right in there, just soaking in the water. And unfortunately, I'm finding a lot of stumps that have been turned over, or a lot of trees turned over, a lot of stumps, but unfortunately they are not the quality. Instead of being dead but good, they are dead and rotten. So the hunt continues. I was able to just harvest some pine needles though, for hopefully what'll be some pine needle tea. So there you go, guys. Be back with you soon.